in the backcourt. Fox has a chance to get it. Fox has it inside, blocked by Anunoby. 9 seconds remaining. 6 seconds remaining. And Mike Brown, or they call a foul. They had a foul to give.
Go flat for Jalen Brunson. Allow him to operate at the top. 101.
Brunson gets it. Fires up a three. Shot no good. The tip, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. With 1.2 remaining. Knicks take the lead. OG Anunoby, and it's 107-106. Towns will guard the inbounds. Robinson will guard Wembanyama. Vassell, Castle, Fox as well. Harper's going to inbound the ball. No timeouts left. They have to get it in. Harper lobs it inside. Castle has it, lost it. That's it. It's over. The greatest comeback in NBA.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of Full Court Press. I am your host with the most, Reggie. I know y'all just saw what I saw. What a game 4 we saw between the Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs. Game 4, game 5 tomorrow. The Knicks with the largest comeback in NBA history, coming back from 29 points to beat the San Antonio Spurs 107-106 to take a 3-1 series lead. Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited. Let's talk about what we just saw. Now, I am not going to talk bad about the Spurs on this show because they are playing their hearts out. Unfortunately, for Wemby and the Spurs, they made it this far, but I'm just keeping it real on this show because that's what I do. I keep it real. Tomorrow, game 5, Knicks Spurs 3-1. I think it's over, y'all. I might be wrong, but I think it's over. But shout out to the Spurs. Shout out to Wemby. He tried to do his thing in the first half, but it wasn't enough. Castle. Boys credit. The OG Anunoby block that set the tone for the Knicks to win and go up 3-1 to come back the whole game from 29 points. I mean, the Spurs was giving it to them. They was hitting threes nonstop. And I was watching this game like, and I thought what everybody else thought. They're going to tie this series. It's going to be 2-2 up going into San Antonio. But the Knicks that fight that championship pedigree. The Knicks haven't won a championship since 1953. Okay? We are witnessing history in the making, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not counting out the Spurs because they could shock us in game 5 and win this, and we could take it in 6. But I have never seen a team other than the Cleveland Cavaliers and LeBron James to come back from 3-1 and win an NBA championship. I don't think that the Spurs can have it in them. I don't think this is Wemby's time. Yes, and I'm giving him his credit. Yes, Victor Wembanyama is going to be a problem in the Western Conference next year. OKC, y'all blueprint was destroyed when y'all played these Spurs. This slick team, and shout out to Mike Brown, because Mike Brown, excuse my language, he coached his ass off this game, ladies and gentlemen. You got to give Mike Brown credit. But you got to give credit to Mitch, to the coach of the San Antonio Spurs. The adjustments that they're making to make it hard for the Knicks to do anything that we're used to seeing the Knicks do. The adjustments being made by both coaches in these finals. We are seeing something that we saw in the Knicks all season long. Their defense. Now, everybody was talking bad about Brunson, Stephen A., mainly you, talking about, oh, we giving Brunson all this money. You see the jersey. Y'all see it. I'm a Knicks fan, ride or die. But Stephen A., oh, we paying Brunson all of this money. Oh, Jalen Brunson is not a Kevin Durant. Jalen Brunson is not this, blah, 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 blah. Shut the hell up, Stephen A. And Cameron, with your little Texas hat, or with your little, you could take your ass to San Antonio too, because we don't want you here in New York either. If you're gonna root for them, go root for them over there. But this series, since this series started, everybody was, all the Knicks fans, even the new Knicks fans. Some of y'all don't even know the history of the Knicks and Spurs. Like most of us seen that heartbreak. All y'all new Knicks fans, oh, Knicks in 4. Oh, Knicks in 4. Everybody thought it was going to be Knicks in 4. I said, don't be surprised if the Spurs win 1 or 2 games, because they're hungry and they got a young and talented team that took out the world champion Oklahoma City Thunder, ladies and gentlemen. Not OKC out the playoffs. Now, and now,
Can you hear me? Ooh.
we are seeing greatness. We are seeing this team battle it out, canceling all the noise. This goes out to the people that thought the Knicks couldn't do it. This goes out to the people that said, oh, the Knicks is not going to make it to the finals. This is not our year. We shut all y'all up, and look where we are now, 3-1. I'm so, and I'm going to let y'all have the floor in a minute, but in my lifetime from watching the Knicks, and I've been watching the Knicks since I was a kid, the Patrick Ewings, John Starks, Charles Oakley, Anthony Mason, Nate Robinson, Lynn Sanity, to name a few. This team with this coach shut all the naysayers up. Nobody thought that the Knicks was going to make it this far. Everybody thought that, oh, Detroit was number 1 seed. Boston was injuries. And now, next year, we're getting two new NBA franchises, y'all. One in Seattle and one in Vegas. So that means one of the Western Conference teams, and we all know who they are, the Minnesota Timberwolves, are going to be moved to the Eastern Conference. So, with that being said, this right here is the next moment right here. Now, I want to say something else before I give my brothers the floor and get their thoughts on what they saw in Game 4. Victor Wembanyama, the flagrant fouls. If he gets one more flagrant, if the Spurs win tonight, he's suspended for the next game. Now, I want to welcome my brother TG, one half of Talk Good, Walk Back to the show.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
My brother. Game 4. What through your mind? That last second, after being down 29, what were your thoughts when you saw that game?
I just want to cover a little ground real quick. That game, I didn't have the privilege to be able to watch it as it happened. I was listening to play-by-play, though, old school like it's on the radio. And I'm like, oh, I see how this is going. They're going to make it dramatic. I see. I said, all right, they ain't going to go out like that, though, but I don't see you winning. And then I'm still listening. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, 20, 18, 17. Oh, that's a danger zone for them boys. Now, I'm giving Knicks full credit. I'm like, you get them 17, 15. All right, now they smell blood in the water. I'm like, yo, this finna be crazy, man. They finna go down to the wire. And, Knicks probably gonna get right there. And then, you still holding on. It was a 29-point lead. And by God, The stars aligned, and I ain't gonna lie. Even though I wasn't seeing it live with my eyes, I picked it, and my jaw dropped. I was stunned. History was in the making, and they made it. And I mean, it's one thing to get close, but to actually do it in the literal final seconds, when the team that was on top is making bonehead decisions, and you capitalize the whole time.
Oh,
Yo,
bonehead wasn't even a bonehead is not even a word, son.
yeah, yeah. But see,
Oh
now you
my
see where
goodness.
they are. You put yourself in prime position. No way that this team that we're seeing is going to lose 3 straight. No
Oh
way.
yeah.
Now that would be the comeback, but no way. Ain't no way in Haiti.
Um. Well, what was I about to say? Okay, Wemby's going to be a multi-champion and a multi-MVP in the future.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
this year, though. Not this year.
He's got time.
They they're above schedule. They're ahead of schedule, and they're not ready yet. Okay, they shot 14 threes in the first half, right?
Mhm.
Why do you kept on shooting threes? You was up 29.
B.
I
I
want
put it like this, Reg, before
to end down by point, making decisions for the turnovers was to hold the ball. That's what I'm supposed to do. 29 points. And this question is to the both of you. If you're up 29 points and you're coaching a team that young, what are you
young,
telling your players?
I'm gonna tell you what the problem was. Them young boys got too excited about trying to extend a lead versus a veteran mind tells you to protect a lead. It's 29
Right.
points. So I'm telling them to play or to stick on the horse that got us here. Not them 3-pointers. Let's just play solid basketball. And if anything, my big tip to them would have been, hey, we're wearing them down physically. Don't let them get excited. Keep on being harsh and active on them, and just play solid basketball. Stop trying to showboat. We don't need to extend the lead. We need to protect a lead and get out of here safe.
Now, it's a few players that don't get enough credit that I'm giving credit to now. We know Brunson and OJ thing. Let's say that name one more time. Jose Alvarado,
Yeah.
Jordan Clarkson, Bruce McBride, Shaman. Players get enough credit. Game in the fourth, and for the first score, I want to make a just like at the same. We have seen and OG is coming in since the Cavs. Talk about trouble. OG and Nobi.
Yes, sir.
You got to give that man credit. He's a former champion with Toronto, so he knows how the big stages is set. You see, this is his time to do it now because Kawhi did it in Toronto and OG had to help him and take a back seat. This Knicks team with the grit and Mike Brown coaching his ass off. Saturday, Knicks, continue to do what y'all doing. All that noise out the window. You are 48 minutes away from making history. Let's talk about Game 5.
I want you to get that all out, man, because I want to say a couple things on that. I don't know, B. If
OG,
I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna call him OG. But if Brunson is MVP of the finals, we got to make him a silver medal for this guy. There has to be like a Robin Trophy award in the finals for some occasions, because that was history right there. You're going to see that clip played for years and years and years to come. And I'm talking about the same way they replay Ray Allen's shot, the same way we see Jordan with the shot. You're going to see that. And hats off. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend or try to front like, the Knicks is my number one team or the Spurs is my number one team. I like good basketball. Now, I wanted the Knicks to win, and I like the way they're doing it, because it's been too long since the Madison Square Garden fans and faithful, the Knicks faithful, and y'all know y'all passionate, raised the banner in that city, in the Mecca. It's only right, man. It's only right. So I'm very happy for them. And I know it ain't over till it's over, but come on. With the way them young guys are playing, with the way that Mike Brown is saving his legacy on that bench right now, his legacy on that bench right now, it's time. Bring it on, man. Ain't no way you don't get this chip. And bring Dan Housen to that dang on parade. He better be front and center. Better be out there with a flag.
Man, first of all, bring Dan Housen and the Wu-Tang Clan. Because we ain't start coming back until Wu-Tang Clan performed.
Man,
I don't care. Bring Swift to the front too. I don't care. Thank you, bro.
Like get everybody involved on that.
Bring everybody. I don't care. Bring the collective up there. I don't care.
But you were saying Game 5. I sent you a clip. I sent everybody that clip of old buddy with the strategy I was thinking about. Yo, Wemby, I'm gonna put hands on Brunson. Not fair. It's time for somebody to go out there and be that dog.
That should have been his suspension right there. But I see why y'all did it. And everybody talk about the refs. The refs are being biased. The refs are the finals. If you're gonna call this game, call it properly. And that's the first foul that was the front castle. Ran for Jalen Brunson. That should have been a flagrant foul right there. I don't care what nobody is saying.
I brought that up real quick.
The foul's not being called.
Hold up. Did you see
real quick? Because the referee, I'm sorry to cut you off. I just wanted to throw this in there just because we're talking about it. They just put out that the referee association or whatever has, and well, I won't say admit, that makes it seem like there's a guilt there. They have acknowledged that they quote unquote missed that call with Wemby and Brunson with the interaction that we all saw. They say they missed that call and they're owning up to it. But I mean, it's neither here nor there now. We'll see what Game 5 entails. Let's go ahead. What's your point? Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, did you see the clip where Wemby was trying to kick OG's leg out?
Yeah.
They missed that too, I guess.
My whole thing with Wemby is I have no problem with you trying to play with heart and show that you can, try to be the soul of a team, but make sure you built like that first.
Right.
You're young, you got a career ahead of you, and Lord knows, old school. I know everybody talk about old school, and we love living in the old school, but hey, there was a time you pulled that, and you're right. Somebody finna come for your neck.
Now you are determined. I heard that on their plane to San Antonio, Pat Ewing and Walt Frazier was on that plane with them. Which Spike Lee?
No, you want to hear something crazy?
I do.
While Wemby was on the Athletic, talk about he's winning 3 straight. That was today.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
It don't start this year.
Ain't no way.
Because,
Piggyback on something that you said. You said that Wembanyama has to witness his first heartbreak. Tomorrow night is going to be that heartbreak.
mhm.
Now, I let the Knicks come back from 29, the largest comeback in NBA Finals history. If they can do that, imagine what's going to happen Saturday.
I gotta admit, man, those guys, and the reason why I say this, I've seen teams that'll take that on the chin and come back and fight you, even though they know they're going down, come back and fight you with everything they got. This is a very
Oh,
young Spurs squad. I don't think they built like that yet. They are
you
broken,
know,
hurt. The coaches don't know what to say to them. Greg Popovich gonna have to get up and go right down there to practice and get them everything he got, because you've seen the heartbreak in those guys' eyes. And there's a
all
lot of
right.
sports you look in them eyes and tell you everything. I don't think the Spurs are ready to come out unless somebody put the fire in them to come out and try to beat the brakes off of someone to say, I'm not going down that easy. I don't think they're built like that. And the fact that they made poor choices in the whole second half, and Lord knows down the stretch, jacking up all them threes, that's a young man game. And it's foolish basketball in this situation. So that's showing me how young they are and how young their mentality is. Those guys are broken, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. I gotta give some props out before I forget. Props number one. We gotta give out. We gotta give out to the fans. They was down 29 and nobody left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nobody left the arena. That arena
get
was
quiet.
jam packed. That's one. Two, we gotta give out to Mike Brown.
Yes.
Yes.
They gave away. They fired Thibodeau because he didn't know how to use his bench. Mike Brown showed us how to use a bench. I think everybody played but two players.
Yes.
Everybody. And if you was off, you went to the next man and the next man and the next man until somebody got it right. Because Cat
He was.
wasn't cooking. Cat wasn't cooking. Hart wasn't cooking. Bridges wasn't cooking. He went to the next man up. And thank God he did. Thank goodness he did.
Mike Brown was
Um.
over there putting pieces together like a madman.
Oh, and then I have to make an apology because the last podcast I was like, yo, um, Brunson, you don't need to be the hero. Thank God you didn't listen to me because we needed that 30. You know what I'm saying? Even though OG got 32, yo, thank goodness for that 30. And I was watching the game again
Mm-hmm.
when he shot that 3 pointer. If
Mm-hmm.
you notice, he purposely did that. When did he? When he got the end ball? When he got the inbound and he shot that
Mm-hmm.
shot. When did he shoot that shot? If you notice, he waited until he was double teamed to shoot that shot because he knew it was going to be a mismatch near the rim. Plus, Wimby was up there trying to block that shot. So he was like, "Yo, I want to shoot this shot. If I miss it, at least the Nick has a chance to get it." So that wasn't an accident that he shot that shot. You know what I'm saying? He waited. If you look at that, he waited until he was double teamed to shoot that shot.
I
I'm
wouldn't
just
call
not.
it that. I wouldn't call it
I'm not saying.
that.
I'm not saying that
I
he
would-
purposely missed it. He waited until he was double teamed to shoot the shot. That's what I'm saying.
Of course, they double team Brunson because he just shot the previous three right in Wembanyama's face to
Hmm.
break it down. So if you are the Spurs, you want to stop the hottest person on the team, which is Brunson. But they didn't expect was his Robin, which is OG, to step the hell up. Now, to bring up that play that you said, I'm going to talk about that play because look how many Spurs front line. Nobody but two players within that back. Now, for Castle, and it was Castle and Vassell. For y'all two to be up there You got Wemby and De'Aaron Fox. After getting blocked by OG at the other end of the floor. Bonehead move. You were up. Castle just hit 2 free throws. That was up 1. OG Anunoby saved us game 3.
No, definitely. You mean game 4?
Game 4.
Game 4. OG Anunoby saved us game 4. Now, it should have been 3-0. But we already spoke about game 3. Trump was there. That's neither here nor there. We're talking about tomorrow night. San Antonio, Texas. Do you know how many Knicks fans is going to be in attendance?
Yes. A lot. If I may, can I throw in something?
I got Knicks winning this game. It's going to be tough. It ain't going to be easy. I'm going to say this. Y'all know Spurs is going to come out hot. Y'all know they're going to be fucking threes. They're going to be all over you. I do not want to see Karl Anthony Towns get into foul trouble that early. I do not want to see Mitchell Robinson coming in, getting tired because he has to play more when he's used to coming off the bench and doing what he does. But shout out to, like you said, shout out to Mike Brown for using his bench because we've seen players that came and guarded Wemby that wasn't afraid to guard him. Of course, Wemby going to put up points. But that hurt and that New York grit and Brunson telling his team, just keep playing. Just keep playing. We in this together. Just keep playing. The fans never left, and they felt that and put up the largest comeback in NBA history.
I'm glad you pointed that out again.
This is history in the making. We have never seen this in the NBA Finals. And
I haven't seen it in the playoffs.
No.
And another thing that can happen, the Knicks is making history again, and nobody realized this. The Knicks can be the first team in NBA history to win an NBA Cup and an NBA title.
Same year.
All in the same year.
I want to. You know what? I'm glad you said it because it goes right along with what I was thinking. I want to point out 2 things real quick. The first one is simple. As a fan and as someone who gets passionate about what he does, Wemby, after that game that they won, he wanted to walk around Madison barefoot to kind of soak in the feel of that historic building and get that, pay homage to the game, so to speak. I do the same thing when I act on stage. I go and I kiss the stage just to show my appreciation for being able to do it. Now,
I hear that.
he need to be barefoot in the Spurs arena and soaking and have somebody put something in his ear about this is that legacy that you're walking in. This is a history of champion and soak in that. You already touched Madison Square. Soak in your home, your arena, what it means to you, because this is the scary part. We know it's sports, we know it's entertainment, but at the end of the day, just like everything else in America, that almighty dollar is what it comes down to. This is the reason why if you are a Spurs fan, you should be nervous, because a lot of times we go criticize the NBA like, oh man, that shouldn't go 7 games, but it went 7 games. Why? Because there was money in 7 games. We got those theories. Now, think about that, though. Game 4 made history already. The money is there now. It's there. It's history already. You got nothing really more to prove. So if you're a Spurs fan, there is no reason for the NBA to even try, whether it be through faulty officiating, a damaged floor, faulty heating or cooling system, bat flying around the building. There is no reason to have any reason to stretch this further than what it has to be on tomorrow night, because you already made bank. So I'm looking at the refs like, you ain't even got to do nothing, bro. Let them play. Let the chips fall as they may. Go out there and get it.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you
said that.
I'm glad you said that because I was about to say I don't know about game 4, but game 3. Did you know how much they made? Game 3 alone?
No, I'm sure it's a big bank.
I'm sure
They
it's a
made
big
a
bang.
half. They made $500 million. Game
Let's
3,
go.
one
Hey,
game,
man. Let's end
one
this
game.
on
They made a
Look
half
at
a
this.
billion dollars.
The president was there. The mayor was there. The police commissioner was there. You think they're not gonna make that money?
James Naismith Spirit was there.
I'm gonna speak about
The
it's
ghost
us,
of Christmas past was there.
right? Loyal Knicks fans. I'm not talking to the fans that's going out there acting a damn fool, punching cops in the face. That's not our style.
I'll tell you who those are.
Is doing that, and y'all need to stop it because you're
No,
ruining it for everybody else, and that's partially why the watch party got canceled for Game 4. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Now,
but, mhm.
I'm not going to jinx it. That's what I'm seeing. Yay. And the Knicks pull it off. This city is going to be turned upside down.
Yo, you know it's gonna be a problem this weekend, right? Let's say the Knicks do close it out Saturday. Right? I'm on a podcast. Let's say that the Knicks call it out on they close it out Saturday.
Mhm.
We're in New York. What's happening Sunday?
Oh, it's going down.
No. Say
Sure.
no. What's happening Sunday? Huh?
Father's
Do
Day,
you
right?
No, we have the Puerto Rican. No, we have the Puerto Rican Day parade Sunday.
parade is Sunday.
That's Sunday. So all them cats that's wilding out after we win the championship Saturday is gonna go to the parade Sunday. I'm just letting you know. Ain't nobody gonna be asleep this weekend.
Get your sleep in tonight
Mm-hmm.
because this tomorrow night, Game 5. Like I said, I know the Spurs is going to come out hot, just like they did Game 4. They're going to come out with all cylinders. They're going to come out blazing. They're home. You're going to see the nuns there, and we're going to be celebrating, and you're going to see the celebrities there. We don't need any of the distractions. Just keep doing what y'all doing. And like I said, we don't. I don't want to see Cat at early foul trouble because he's very valuable to what the Knicks are bringing to the table. Everybody looked at me when I said that. Even my coworkers looked at me like, "Oh, nah, you crazy? It's Brunson. It's Brunson. It ain't Brunson by himself. It's OG and it's Cat."
Yes.
Now, with Cat being in foul trouble in both of those games, 3 and 4, he had a double-double.
I think that's key. Cat,
Got to give him credit. He had a double-double. It wasn't enough, but he's still putting up numbers. And this is something he never did in Minnesota.
Cat is a major game changer as far as the opposition is concerned. When he's not there, like he really shakes up the Spurs. So he's a very important piece. I'm thinking about how the Spurs should approach it. Like everybody healthy, everybody, no foul trouble, no funny stuff. I want to see, honestly, I want to see Wemby get closer to that bucket. Like, let's get your defense back up there. We know you can block shots. We know that, but you're going to have to set the tone. Since you want to be the man, you're going to have to wear them britches. Like, the points are going to come. You have some very good scorers around you, but y'all got to definitely focus on this defense. Because, Lord knows, if you give the Knicks an inch, they're going to take a mile. Now, I will say both teams have some very impressive, timely shooters on it, which means it's going to come down to who cannot score. How can I stop you from scoring? And that's going to be more important.
Yeah. Yeah. This is another thing I'm doing if I'm Mike Brown. If Mikal Bridges is struggling early, take his ass out the game. Don't be afraid to put in Jordan Clarkson, who's balling. Don't be afraid to put in McBride or Shamden, who's balling. We haven't seen Mikal Bridges do good since game 2. And everybody's been, but Mikal is not. He had 19 game 2, but he didn't show up game 3 and 4. Let's stop that because he's making a difference on the defensive end. We don't need. We got shooters. Bridges is there for his defense. Let the man play defense.
I'm not worried about coaching. Mike Brown has shown us that he's going to coach circles around old boy. He's not ready yet. One day he'll be ready. He's not ready yet. Mike Brown has been in this predicament up before. Mike Brown's going to be all right. All I'm asking in this is just hit your shots. That's it. Because I'm not even worried about the fans because the true New York fans are going to be in San Antonio. I just saw tickets for San Antonio. I was like, damn, if I didn't have to work Sunday, I'll go to San Antonio. That's how funny it is. I'm like, I can give me a nice good seat in San Antonio for them prices they're looking for the finals. If y'all traveling, go travel. Support them Knicks. You know what I'm saying? They need you. And Knicks, please close it out. We don't need game 6 stressing out in the Garden Tuesday. Nah. By the time we get back, we should be announcing that we have the Knicks as the NBA champions. We should not be back here talking about what the Knicks going to do in game 6.
Now, I'm going to say this real quick. So, anybody that knows me know where I work. I don't need to post it. I don't need to put it out here. But a lot of Knicks fans is going to San Antonio. It is a lot of them that's going.
There you go.
My only thing I want the Knicks to do, don't stay the course. Keep going. End it now. Do not try to do it in the Garden to make it spectacular.
No.
The hell with all that. End that shit there.
And it did. Matter of fact,
straight up.
There's enough
End
New
that
Yorkers.
shit there. Because real quick, and then I'm going to leave. You give them a glimpse of hope, y'all going to fuck up. Don't give them that glimpse of hope. Step on their neck right now and end it. That's it.
Hey, matter of fact, the Knicks, if they don't understand it, you took the Spurs' heart in game 4. They left the floor speechless. They couldn't say it was no way. They couldn't speak because we couldn't speak. We couldn't believe it. We couldn't believe it. Then we won. So what do you think they felt?
Right.
So
You
they
said
got
that-
that play. Yeah.
You said that we took this part in game 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think we took the Spurs' heart in games 1 and 2 because
If that was the case, we would have won game 3.
That's true. But howsoever, we know the Trump factor. I'm blaming Trump for that.
Yeah, true.
However, we stole y'all soul game 2. We beat y'all twice in San Antonio. That's when I realized. I don't know if anybody else realized it, but I saw it and I looked at them boys and I said, we got their hearts right now. Now they might still game what you did, but we got their hearts right in our hands right now. And what OG did, game 3, that miraculous putback, we got it right in the palm of our hand. We just got to go get it.
Yeah, you know what this remind me of? I'm sorry to bring football into this, but when the Falcons was up, was it 28-3 with the Patriots?
On the Patriots.
Yeah.
Did the Patriots take their heart?
Yes, they did.
The second half, they took their heart. That's exactly what happened in game 4. They took their heart. Like, come on, son. Like, yo, it was to the point, like, and the crazy part about it was the veteran of the team, Fox, was doing the most. He was doing the most mistakes. You were the veteran, dude. Wemby, I can see Wemby. Wemby's 22. What's his face? Who's balling right now? What's his son? What's his name, son? What's his name, son?
It's not
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He's 19 years old. He's a kid.
It shows.
Yeah, and it shows. Like I said, they're going to be a great team. They're not ready yet.
No. Coach
They're
no.
needs
not
some more
ready
time.
yet.
Coach
And then
needs
the
some more
crazy
time.
thing is, and Knicks, we got to do it now because, like I said, the East is going to get better next year. The Knicks will get the East going to get better next year.
Yeah,
Halliburton's
two.
coming back. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, Orlando's coming up. They're
Oh
getting
yeah.
better.
I'm looking at Spurs coach too, man. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, experience is good. I'm thinking about a time in my life where I've been in a higher level position than people who are older than me. You know, I respect my elders and stuff like that. I had to
Mhm.
develop this mentality of it ain't about the age or experience or whatever. This is my job to do this. We're here to work. I respect you. Spurs coach, for example, when the threes start coming out of everywhere, they didn't even get the ball time to breathe. They coming down, jacking up a three. The San Antonio
Right.
Spurs did. Like, coach got to start pulling somebody. Hey, you are effing up right now. Sit
Hmm.
down. I ain't tell you to do that until you learn how to do what I asked you to do. We going out the right way. We going out. You can't just let the inmates run the asylum. And so I think they're all learning. And of course, yeah, like we said, the whole squad as a whole is young from the top
Yeah,
to
the
the
whole
bottom.
squad. They're
Whole
the
squad.
youngest team in the NBA right now.
I'm pretty sure the Spurs is one of the fastest teams in the NBA right now, with them young
Hmm.
boys running the court like they running the court. Now
Yep.
everybody was like, "Oh, Darren Fox is one of the fastest players in the NBA," but he turns the ball over. Why do you think the Sacramento Kings let him go? For the same reason that we saw Game 4. I want to take y'all back when the Kings made the playoffs with De'Aaron
Hmm.
Fox. Kid on the Sacramento Kings. Now you had DeMar DeRozan leave Toronto to come play with you in Sacramento, and you couldn't get it done. And not only did y'all have DeMar DeRozan, you had Zach LaVine too. That was y'all moment. With those two scores, you know LaVine gonna get you 30. You know DeRozan gonna get you 30 in any given night. But to have a player like De'Aaron Fox do what he did. Now I want to ask you two a question before I wrap up. This was a question that was brought to my attention. The finals play. I'm talking J.R. Smith's bonehead move,
Hmm.
and I'm talking De'Aaron Fox. TG, I want your answer first. Which one was the worst play to you? J.R. Smith or De'Aaron Fox?
I said this the night of. I said, I think you saw the message. Somewhere, J.R. Smith is breathing a sigh of relief because he can finally chill now. He can finally chill. That throne has been taken because there is no. I think I could have coached my 6-year-old, my 7-year-old on what to do in that situation. And then on top of that, I won't say the excuse, but his explanation was, I simply thought I could outrun that guy. Who are you outrunning him for? Get away. So he went for the shot because he thought he could beat him on foot and get the lay in. You don't need to do that, bro. So that's the reason why I think that takes the top for me.
Another day?
Mm. You want my answer now? Okay. Okay. J.R. Smith. He's a shooting guard, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Fox. What's Fox? A point guard. You are the general of
Right.
the team. You are the
Yeah.
general of the team.
Good point.
You are the general of the team. You should know everything. You should know you're up 20. You should know the shot clock. You should know everything. That's your job. You're the point guard. You get paid for that. You should know that, okay, you got to steal, you're up by one, run out the clock. You should know that. You're the point guard. J.R. Smith was a shooting guard, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He made a mistake. That was crazy, but he's a shooting guard. He doesn't run the team. Fox, you run the team. You're the point guard. You're the oldest. You're the general. You're the point guard. You're the general. You should know this. Everything goes through you. When you caught that ball, you should have just ran under the what's name for levels. If you would have ran for another second, this
Yeah,
game would be 2-2.
2 seconds.
Yeah, you're the point guard. You're the point guard. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
I
You're the point guard. You should know that we're up by one with 3 seconds left on the clock.
It's Benjamin. Yeah, I'm so sorry if I'm interrupting you and asking you so many questions.
Listen,
But I
now
want
that
to
I
make sure
think
before
about
I
it, when he
actually
said that
say
he
something
simply
about
thought he could
it.
outrun the defender, then outrun him. Just run
With a
around.
beautiful women.
and I'm gonna
She
tell you why.
has a Mexican passport. Is okay, no?
Visa.
Oh, you
I wanted
U.S.
to
visa on that. Take it.
US and she means her. Okay, no?
bro, right there. All you have to do is put it back up. I was gonna foul you anyway.
Mhm.
Free. Now, like you said, I'm gonna pick back off what you said, De'Aaron Fox. You are the general of this team. This is why they let you go to Sacramento to bring you here, because they needed a floor general to lead this team, and they picked you. And for you to not know that, and to just run, I think I can get it up over OG. OG's been hot the whole game. He wasn't going to punch your shot. Thank God he did, but you are the general of this team. And my answer is you, dear Fox, because like he said, you lead the whole team for 48 minutes. They're giving you the ball first to bring down the court. You are calling the plays. You are positioning your teammates to score. And you do that? If I'm the San Antonio Spurs after this year, I'm getting rid of you. That's just my pick. I'm getting rid of you. Because here we are at the championship. We are in the NBA Finals. And we're up. And the coach is looking at you. I don't know if y'all saw it, but the coach was looking right at him. What are you doing? Hold the ball. 2 seconds. You didn't feel OG behind you? You didn't hear those footsteps? No, you heard those footsteps. You got them.
He thought he could outrun him.
Defense wins championships. I'm going to say that one more time for y'all people to know. Defense wins championships. I don't care what sport it is. Defense wins championships. And for what I saw from the Knicks in Game 4, to come back, I'm going to keep stretching this. To come back from 29 to take a 3-1 lead?
You know, just from that one faux pas, by not running out the ball, I need the mayor of New York to send that boy some flowers and champagne, all kind of stuff, just to say thank you. He could have iced it without doing a thing. What up, Beast?
Beast?
All I know is on Wednesday night, I personally, and probably all of us in here, but I personally went from, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
To by the end of it, what the fuck did I just watch?
Yes. Yes.
Are you frozen?
Just so you know, when Tori left, that knocked out me being able to hear y'all. I'll be back.
He frozen.
Fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, but the history, man. Who would have thought? Like me and my wife watching this game, and she was telling me, "Baby, don't give up. Don't give up."
I'm gonna tell you a funny joy about nigga. Yeah.
Before the season started, when she saw the matchup, she looked at me. She said, "Knicks got it." I said, "No, baby, you can't jinx it because Wemby is good." She said, "It's something about the way that the Knicks are playing. They hungry, and they got robbed last year. Because last year was supposed to be our year, but Halliburton doing all of this. Now look at you. On ACL, you got your ass whooped in the finals."
Yo, I'll tell you a funny story about that, right? So my girl went to Bible study Wednesday out of all places, right? So I'm in the bed watching the game by myself. So I'm watching 14 threes and all this other stuff, whatever, whatever. Now the average man would have turned that game off. I said, nah, let me continue the game. If I tell you the momentum changed as soon as she got to the house, 'cause like as soon as she walked in the house, she's like, how the Knicks doing? I said, they're down by 29. She's like, okay. She said, did we see this before with the Cavaliers? She said it just like that. I was like, what? She's like, don't worry about it. So she got dressed and stuff and got into bed. And we watched the whole second half. And I'm up there like, yo, as soon as you got into this bed, they started doing their thing. I was like, wow. And then he like, when it got like what TG got when he said when it got down to 15, I was like, hold up, don't tell me they coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Don't tell me they coming
yeah.
back. Like when it got to 15, I was like, don't tell me they coming back. They coming back. I was like, all right, because I thought they was trying to cut it down so it won't look as bad. We're gonna be
Yeah.
tied to going to San Antonio. So they was down 15. I was like, yo, I think they coming back.
So when they
This
was
is
down 50,
crazy.
when they was down 50, I said the Knicks got a damn chance. I said, hold on now. They brought it back from 29 to 15. I said, hold up. Don't turn the TV off yet. Then they brought it down to 7. I said, oh, okay, here we go. Here we go.
Mhm.
Can they come back of the century off? Then Brunson hit that 3 and it brought it down to 1. I said, oh my God. The Knicks are going to do it.
You
Knicks
know,
are going to do
and
it.
you know, and then what made it funny because I'm talking to a couple of partners. I'm calling like I'm texting your brother. I'm texting the group chat. I'm texting my man in Colorado. But the funny part, I'm texting my man. My man is in Taiwan. So
Yeah.
during the game, yeah, he's in Taiwan. It's like 8:30 in the morning, so he having breakfast. So I'm
Oh,
up there
yeah.
like, yo, I said, you having breakfast? He's like, yeah, I'm having breakfast, watching the game, whatever. And then I'm about to go train. I was like, all right, cool. And then he's texting me, he's like, yeah, this game look garbage. I'm about to go train, because we train jujitsu and Muay Thai and stuff. So when they start coming back, I'm texting him. I said, man, I hope you didn't start training. The Knicks are coming back. He looks at it. He's like, yeah, I was about to go train. He had to race back to his crib and watch the rest. He's like, son, I missed training because the Knicks came back. I was like, yeah. I was like, wow. So imagine another country watching the Knicks play live. That's funny as hell. Though. But yeah, man, Knicks, y'all gotta do it.
This Knicks team and this Knicks franchise, when they do it, do you know how many people's going to be on the bandwagon now? And this me saying this to all you bandwagons. We don't need y'all then, and we don't need you now. Don't start jumping. Oh, the Knicks have been my team. Since when?
Well,
Since
you have to watch. You have to watch out who you call a bandwagoner too, because you're gonna find out the hard way that they really was fans. And you have to apologize. You heard what happened with Monica McNutt?
oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but you did you hear that she found out that Taylor Swift is a Knicks fan since Amari Stoudemire?
She had
Didn't
to
know that.
apologize. She had to
She had to
apologize for
apologize.
that.
She had to apologize, but who knew that Taylor Swift was a Knicks fan? It is what it is. You think it's because she's where from Pennsylvania or whatever.
Right.
She's a 76ers fan, but she's a Knicks fan. She like Amari Stoudemire is the reason we became a Knicks fan. Oh, okay.
And shout
I thought she,
out lady
yeah.
in order. I love her.
Hmm.
I Law and Order because of her. She knows what I'm talking about.
Yo,
Oh,
did
man.
you see her walking around the court in disbelief after they won? That shit was funny as hell. I was like, yo.
The way she hugged Brunson and OG.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep stretching this. OG Anunoby, Finals MVP.
Yeah. First of all, I don't care about the MVP. We will fight over the MVP when we get the championship. Can't be the MVP, you didn't get the championship. Let's get this championship, and then this next episode we'll be like, all right, OB should be MVP, Brunson should be MVP. I don't care. We need the champ. Matter of fact, we need this championship tomorrow. Stop playing. We need it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be back here and on a two. Cause like I gotta work. This is how crazy it is. I gotta work Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm. So do I.
Now, I gotta pass Madison Square Garden on the way home, like train wise. I literally have to take the A train. Like, I gotta pass that bitch because I'm in the Bronx right now. I gotta pass Madison Square Garden. Better not be no game. It better not be no game 6. Because when I go home, it's bad enough that I gotta pass Yankee Stadium going home. Imagine passing Yankee Stadium, then Madison Square Garden. Every day. You do too? They said 5, baby. But you know, who takes for the children? They said it already. You know what I'm saying? They said it for the children. They know. They said 5, son. And this is a funny joint. I don't know if you noticed. No, we talk about these clowns that's beating up on Spurs fans. They garbage. Fuck them. Whatever. Did you know about the other? You notice about the other people? You walk in the streets with your Knicks jersey. You got your Knicks hat on. Cats you've never seen before. Knicks at 5. I'm like, son. I'm telling you son. You on the train? Knicks at 5. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Old people. Knicks at 5. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. You got that gear on? Knicks. That's yo. New York is special. Yeah. New York is special when the Knicks is yo. And then somebody made a valid Somebody made a valid point. He's like, yo, in football we're divided, you know, Jets and Giants. Baseball, we're divided. Yankees and Mets. Even hockey is Islanders, Rangers, and Devils. We're divided. The only thing we're together is the Knicks. The whole city. You could be in the Bronx, you could be in Queens, you could be in Staten Island, whatever. There's somebody with Knicks on. There's somebody with Knicks on, son. I'm telling you.
Man, push me off with us.
Yo, if y'all believe in good luck and y'all do something Saturday, yo, you play your little 70s R&B and clean up your house. Whatever you do for good luck, do it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Don't have no dirty clothes in the hand for tomorrow morning. Wash all that joint. Put a fresh new jersey. Matter of fact, I'm going to the NBA store tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. to put me in, get another jersey. I'm telling you, I'm like, yo, I gotta be fresh as can be when this game starts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got Knicks. We got to do it. Knicks. I'm telling you, all right. Sorry.
Ever since
if I cry, I ain't no bitch.
I'm good.
But if they win, I might be crying, like dead ass. I'm dead ass might cry. You know what I'm saying? They win. That's right. Knicks see, I'm at work. Knicks at 5. See, I'm at work. Knicks at 5. You hear that, right? That's my coworker.
And if we lose this one, Knicks in 6.
No. Ain't no Knicks in 6. Ain't no Knicks in 6. It's Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5. We taking it all the way. I'm dead.
Yeah. We in the store screaming at Knicks in 5 all day long.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's it. There's no question, son. This weekend gonna be lit.
This weekend is about to be the best weekend ever of New York.
Yeah, this gonna be the greatest weekend of New York history.
Brother, when you find some more, and then on top of that, the following day,
but Puerto Rican Day Parade. I'm gonna learn Spanish for Sunday.
There's the fucking soccer shit too. The FIFA Cup shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it's over here in New York.
Yep.
The FIFA Cup.
Yeah, that's all. See, that's all. That's all you. That's all you are. You at work. You on a train. That's all you're doing is talking
All right,
about
sorry.
this.
All right,
They better
all right,
win.
Twan. All right, hold on. Go ahead, Red.
Yes. Your thoughts on game 4?
Like I said, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Going into Wednesday night, I was already pissed off from
I'm gonna let you know now. If I ever come to you,
it had been a long fucking day. The 2 days previous, I was dealing with bullshit. So I was already fucking heated going into Wednesday. And then the first half of that game happened. If you talk to your sister, my wife, if you talk to her, she will tell you what the fuck I look like. When she called me to the room, she called me to the room to do something for her. Right? Nigga, I didn't announce myself. I didn't do shit, nigga. I just walked in the fucking room, my head down, grabbed whatever she needed me to grab, nigga. Just walked the fuck back out the room. I was like, nah. And then I went, I think it was she needed me to fill up her water cup. So I filled that up, brought it back to her. And as I'm walking out, I said, yo, I can't believe we about to drop 2 at home and one of them about to be a blowout. I can't believe
you see, this is what I'm talking about. You know I'm at work. You're wilding.
So she said to me, she said, hey, it's not over, babe. I said, yeah, you're right. I said, yeah, you're right. It's not over. And she's like, we've seen them come back. Big deficits before. We've seen them do it. We've seen them do it this playoff. I say, yeah. And now this was me still in my funk, still, whatever. Yeah, you're right. But I don't know. Something feels different about this one. Right? And then I said, regardless, I still threw up a prayer for us to come back. I said specifically.
But I said, louder now, but I can't sway.
After the last 2 days we've been through, I said after the last 2 days I've been through, I need this. We need this. The city need this. I said, please let them come back.
I'm annoying the fuck out of me right now.
I'm like, we cannot go back to San Antonio with the series tied. Please let them come back. Nigga, third quarter started, and the Spurs started scoring again. I shut off the notifications. I said, I don't want to see it. I said, I don't want to see it. Nigga, I started watching wrestling videos on YouTube. I cut 2K on. I was like, WWE 2K, for anyone wondering. I cut that on. I said, I am drowning my sorrows in wrestling early. Okay? I said, I am drowning my sorrows in wrestling early. And I'm like, and I'll figure out how to keep my belief system right after this night. Okay?
Right.
Then all of a sudden, my mother calls me. My mom's FaceTimed me, and I'm thinking, she about to come on with the boo-boo face and like the, well, we'll get them next time and blah, blah, blah. Nigga, I answer that phone. My mother is ecstatic. I'm like, what? She goes, you didn't see that? Well, first off, I don't have ESPN, so no, I didn't. But But what happened? She's like, they came back. I said, they came back? I said, we was down 29.
Yeah.
Nigga, she stayed on the phone with me the rest of that game. I said, stay here. I said, stay here. This is the only way I get to know what happens. Stay here, please.
Right.
So she stayed on the phone with me. And bro, what I tell you, we was wilding out together. Okay. It felt good to be able to be part of a positive Knicks memory with my mother, dog. Like
That's a
the last positive Knicks memory we shared was Allen Houston in '99, nigga.
Oh, the first one.
yeah.
Like that was the last positive Knicks playoff thing me and my mother shared until fucking Wednesday night. And I said, Moms, I said, yo, no more doubts, no more disbelief, no more none of that shit. The team that showed me enough fucking times
Yeah.
why we should not give up, and I should have fucking listened.
Yeah. Shout out to Hill. I'm gonna read comments. Hill says New York Knicks Bulls 19.
Your mic cut out, Reg.
Say it again.
Your mic cut out.
We are not seeing that from Wemby and the Spurs. They're not coming back. I don't want to hear that. It's not happening.
Bro, they showed a lot. They showed a lot about themselves in game 4.
Yeah.
Okay. That showed me we ain't gotta worry about a comeback.
I told you
we don't have to worry about them coming back from 3-1. They not built like that.
No, they spirit is still in Madison Square
Their
Garden.
toughness is not set up like that.
No.
Their mental is not focused like that. There will not be coming back. Tomorrow night, we will. Yo, listen, folks, I'm telling y'all right now. We win the chip Saturday, there will not be a jump over the barricade on Sunday. It'll be called jump over the side, nigga, full court press. Okay? Because we will be on here doing straight celebration on Sunday. Okay? Now, I will say this. The only thing I'm mad at, I was saving the ugly cry for when we won the championship, and these motherfuckers made me use it on Wednesday.
Fuck. I was about to say that too. I was like, yo. I thought I could hold it in.
Made me waste my ugly cry on Wednesday.
Why you made me cry game 4, my God? Like, come on, man. Why you gotta do that?
Build up a whole another fucking ugly cry for tomorrow.
I was crying in disbelief, like, yo, they came back.
But listen, Wednesday night we witnessed something spectacular. Okay?
Yes.
Matter of fact, this whole fucking postseason, we witnessed our team be nothing but fucking spectacular. Okay?
And most of that credit goes to Mike Brown. Because the way his coaching is,
Knicks
you gotta give him
Knicks fans, we know there has never, I don't care how much hope and promise past Knicks teams have shown there has never been a time where we can ever sit back and have full 100% confidence in our team. Okay? There has never been that time until right the fuck now.
Now is our time.
Okay.
Any final thoughts before I wrap up?
Like this is ours to win. This is ours to lose. This is ours to do however the fuck we feel. We are in control, and we ain't never been able to say that.
Yo, these watch parties, I don't care if they cancel the one at MSG. Bryant Park gonna be rocking. Central Park gonna be rocking. Fort Greene was rocking. I know Grand Concourse is rocking.
That the news was out there last week.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what
So, when they say we outside, we are outside.
Listen,
we are outside.
We are
barring that is going to rain.
I'm gonna keep saying it because I believe it. Damn it, we are 24 hours away from history.
Mm-hmm.
We are 24 hours away from history, folks. Okay? Knicks fans, rejoice, get ready. Kick your feet up and watch the game tomorrow. Because I don't give a fuck if they lead by 15 when the game starts. Just know by the time the shit hits 0-0 at the end of the fucking fourth, we are celebrating a championship on their floor.
And I'm going to end it. I'm going to end it off with Wembenyama, your baby mama, go get a llama. Barack Obama. So sweet. When we up a bed, it's over, y'all. It's over. I want to thank my so sweet for another edition of
that's tune in Sunday.
Tune in
Sunday.
Damn it.
Yo, Antoine, you have been here for how long, bro? Have you ever seen?
Well, shout out to Tori. This your boy Reg. Peace and love. We out of here.